Eldrigu namaskara, Nanu Sapthami Gowda. So I have some really exciting news for you. And nimge eldrigu gotu that I love challenges and something that gets me thinking and my brain into action mode. So adu research madbekadre I came across Chess Shoots anta one academy, chess academy that has been creating champions since 2011, and a little more research into that got me to the man behind Chess Shoots, Mr. Jayaram Ramanna. Come, let's go and find out more about Chess Shoots. So Chess Shoots has come so far. It's got an incredible journey of its own. So tell us how it got its own DNA and, in creating champions and making them who they are today.
Yeah, actually, Chess Shoots started in the year 2011. It was founded by me and my late uncle, Mr. Hanumanta, who was also part of Karnataka State Chess Association, and he was also part of the All India Chess Federation. But it started because I actually had to decide between following my passion or being in a corporate job.
Yeah, same like me.
So in 2010, when I was working for a major automaker, global auto giant, I decided that this was enough of corporate job for me. And on the day of my promotion, I actually decided to put in my papers, and that was how Chess Shoots actually started. Initially, Chess Shoots started as a house-based business. I converted one floor of my house into an academy in Jayanagar second block. But then later I realized that a lot of kids were not ready to travel all the way to Jayanagar to be part of this chess journey. But then we had to start moving out to other places to cater to students' needs.
Correct.
So the first inquiry which we got outside of Jayanagar was all the way from Banaswadi, which was 20-25 kilometers away. So since we just started and then there was no business for us, to be frank, so we decided to travel all the way to Banaswadi. Okay. I saw a bunch of 5 to 6 youngsters who were ready to learn, and then the parents arranged a parking lot for me to teach.
Oh, sweet.
So basically, Chess Shoot started out from a parking lot in 2011. But now we have had multiple centers. Currently, we have around 3 centers in Hanumantnagar and Jayanagar, and we are also expanding to other locations in Bangalore. And we have close to 500 students who are training with us right now.
Wow.
We have trained more than 5,000 students up to date. Okay. And we are also present in 17 states for online coaching, and also across 12 countries.
Oh, okay.
And initially in our journey, we felt that there was a problem because we were getting a lot of students, but very difficult to get chess trainers.
Correct.
Yeah,
True.
so it was a real problem, and we knew a lot of people who could play chess, but they couldn't really teach. So what I did was I went and scouted for chess talent, that is chess players who are playing for their colleges at university level.
Correct.
And then me and my uncle started giving training to them. And they were part of the coaches who started teaching beginners.
Oh, so it was literally like teaching the teachers.
Yeah, teaching the teachers. So that was the only way to start getting coaches to teach. Otherwise, there was no really chess coaches who were established in India.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible to listen to. I mean, probably like training 5,000 students for all these years.
Yeah.
I mean, you must have a lot of, memories and experiences that have come with it.
Yes.
So today that you branched out so much, and also you said you quit IT and you moved here. So similar journey of mine also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I also know that you were an athlete before getting into the cinema industry. So how has sports helped you transition from athlete into an actress?
So mainly, I think I would say probably it's the punctuality and the discipline that comes with the sport that helped me with, being an actor on the movie, because while being an actor, we have very, irregular timings. It's not like a set 9 to 5 job. So everybody, we say, oh, we complain about our 9 to 5 jobs and say, oh, 9 to 5 have to work. But when it comes to acting, it's not like that. You may have 6 to, in the early morning, 2 o'clock. So that's how we shoot. So, I mean, and also when you're an athlete, you get that attitude of no cribbing, right? You don't crib. You don't say, oh, this happened, that happened. The tiny things don't matter to you. It's always the end goal. So the result, like we want to win as an athlete, we train to win.
Correct.
So even with respect to, being in the movies, the discipline and the punctuality helped. And also, even though you're training to win always, it's not that there's not going to be a loss.
Okay.
So it teaches you, I mean, being an athlete taught me that it's okay, you have to take both, your wins and loss with the same dignity and with the same respect also. So I think that's taught me. And probably like when it comes to the game of chess, like I'm a very, amateur player. I'm not I don't know chess. I don't know how to play on that level like you teach or like how you play.
Okay.
So like, like for us, the frontline soldiers in our, if you have to compare that with our industry, I think that, it's like a collaboration. So
Yes.
on the chessboard, if you need all the pieces to win, it's the same way on the movie set. We need everybody on the movie. Yeah. So our director's probably the king, and then we have the hero, and then we have our like our makeup artists, the light boys, the production, they're all here. So only when all of these people come together, like in chess, I think the product also, is a winner.
That is beautifully put.
So yeah. Okay, so that's been my take on, how sports has helped me transition and how I look at the game of chess. So what would you tell our viewers today, and probably all the young people who want to learn chess? And I think chess can be learnt at any age. I mean, of course, learning from a young age is always a better option, but it's open to any age group. So what would you tell all the viewers of all the age groups that are watching this?
Yes, chess is a universal sport today, and chess can be played by a kid who's even 5 years old, all the way to, I have seen chess players who are 85 years old, 88 years old, coming and sitting and playing in tournaments.
Correct.
Okay, and chess has got a lot of benefits. There was a world champion in 1982 called as Anatoly Karpov from Russia. He used to say that chess is art, science, and sport, and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in chess, why we call chess as artistic is because we study patterns, and then there are so many different beautiful patterns to checkmate your opponent. So it's artistic. And a lot of people don't believe that chess can be a serious sport. But a game of chess can actually last for 5 to 7 hours.
Yeah.
And then the amount of energy drain a person gets, it's no less than a physical sport.
Correct.
And you would see kids exhausted after playing a game for 5 hours.
Correct.
And it has a lot of benefits for kids as well as for adults. Basically, it tries to improve concentration skills when you play chess over a period of 3 years and more than that. Okay, it helps you in planning, and it helps you in memory skills and cognitive skills. You will see a kid playing chess for more than 3 to 5 years, much sharper, and it's going to help you in your decision making. And chess is very closely related to life also, because in life, whenever you have to take a decision, you don't have infinite time.
Correct.
You basically have to make decisions in a short span of time. And a game of chess is incomplete without a clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to make decisions very quickly.
Yeah.
And just like how in cricket you have different versions of the game, like IPL, and then one day and Test cricket.
Yeah.
Similarly, in chess we have multiple formats,
Oh.
like Blitz, Rapid, and Classical.
Something new. I don't think probably a lot of people knew about this.
Yeah, a Blitz game usually lasts for just 3 minutes,
Oh.
and within 3 minutes you have to finish your opponent. Otherwise, whoever has lost on time loses the game.
Oh, okay.
So you have to finish your game within that stipulated amount of time.
Okay.
And also we have seen, the biggest improvement I have seen in kids is that they start slowly getting to love math. Because in chess you have to do a lot of calculations, and the calculations is basically to kill your opponent.
Okay.
So they pick up math skills, logic skills very easily. And also we have seen that, especially it's very helpful. In my 13 years journey, I've seen that chess was very useful when I was trying to train students who are very passive, reserved, shy. Because passive kids, they're always going to be judged.
Correct.
they feel at least that they're going to
Yeah,
be judged.
yeah.
Okay, so at least I tell them that chess is one field where whatever you have, your fears, your whatever you want to showcase to your opponent, you can showcase on the board before without anybody else judging you and watching you.
Correct.
So slowly they start getting confidence on the board before they translate that confidence into real life.
Yeah.
And also we have seen that there have been studies, very well documented studies, that a person who plays chess regularly, like especially in old age, it actually helps you mitigate the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. Okay, so it keeps you sharp. And even for people in the corporate sector, we actually recommend playing chess at least for 15 minutes a day or 30 minutes a day in your free time to keep you sharp and focused. So these are the benefits of chess you can actually get.
Yeah.
And also for kids, why it's become little lucrative to play chess nowadays is also from another angle that do you know that a chess player who's got an international rating can actually apply for sports quota in engineering and medical?
Okay.
And also a lot of foreign universities actually give you scholarships if you're a competitive a sports person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I think, according to me, the easiest sport to get into an international arena with less expense is actually chess.
Oh, okay. That's something new, because I got my engineering seat through sports quota because of because I was a swimmer.
Okay.
So I didn't know that, because I've never really diversified or looked into stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, our sport is expensive, like you said. So yeah, I mean, also, I think it's very much related to our ancient Indian roots also, chess.
Yes. Chess has its roots in India. And
I think because any ancient movie, like when I come from the movies, like one of my favorite movies is Jodha Akbar or, Padmavat or Bajirao Masta. So all their war planning happens on a chess,
Exactly. There are a lot of war strategists in the olden days.
Correct.
Who have actually taken their inspiration from chess pieces.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
so I think, so the war and everything that used to happen back then.
Yes.
This has been our age-old sport that's probably now, it needs more people talking about it. We have only a few of them, like probably on the international arena. But I think we'll go back to our roots. It's always been there.
Yes, I think chess is going to be the next big wave after cricket.
Yes.
And it's a very important sport for a kid to play because he's going to get confidence, self-confidence. And it's also going to put his logical skills to a different level, math skills to a different level. So definitely I feel kids should start playing chess. Normally what I would suggest to any kid is to always have one physical sport and one mind sport. And the best mind sport to play is, of course, chess. This is the gift India is giving to the world.
Correct. Rightly said.
Do you want to start a game and do you want to play a game with me?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm as good as you. But of course, let's try. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Okay, this seems to be getting intense already, and all I can think about is the next moves that I have to make.
Yeah, it always helps if you can think of your moves, I mean, at least 2 to 3 moves ahead.
Okay. I mean, so yeah, in my head, what do I do is what is running next. So what would you tell your viewers? I mean, how do we reach you at Chess Shoots?
We have a beautiful website put up, and you can go to our website, that is chesshoots.com, and then you can fill up a normal inquiry form, And chess players can be of two types. You can be a beginner, or you
Like
may
me?
already have, yeah, maybe a beginner like you, or they would already have some prior experience in chess.
Okay.
Some students call up with 6 months of experience in chess, some of them maybe 2 years of experience in chess. So for a beginner, we normally don't do any evaluation. Our coach would get in touch with them, and they would give the options of different time slots available.
Okay.
We have classes which happens on weekdays, we have classes which happens on weekends,
Okay.
as well as we have mixed batches. And there is also an option of offline classes versus online classes.
Oh, so everything's available.
Yes, everything is.
Anything of your
Yes,
convenience.
anything is available. Also, we have different physical centers and the contact points put up. They can get in touch directly.
Okay.
But if a kid calls up, or if a parent calls up for their kid, and they say that my kid is already experienced in chess, and then we want a higher level training, so then we can't directly allot them to batches. One of our coaches would sit and evaluate with them online for maybe for half an hour or 1 hour, and to know what exactly the kid knows and what is the strength and where does the kid stand. After that, we'll put him into a appropriate batch what he chooses.
Okay. So probably if they already are, they know chess very well and they know how to play the game, I think, probably to enhance their skills is, why they would approach.
Exactly. But we also cater to beginners. Usually 90% of our students are beginners. Yeah. They just want to play it for the sake of hobby or something like that. 10% are very serious students. So for them, we definitely have to do an evaluation. Correct. So that we don't put them into the wrong batches.
Correct. Makes sense. So, I mean, the students that you have, do they get any kind of guidance and preparation, for participating in tournaments? Like you said, because, them being on an international level helps them so much. So, what are the kind of guidance that they get?
Yeah. So, again, here we would divide the students into two different categories. Students who are hobbyists. Okay, and then students who want to be professionals. Usually the hobby students, they don't want to play tournaments. They just want to come and learn the game and play against their friends. And they cannot spend more than 1 hour in a day for chess. So we call them as the hobbyists. So for hobbyists, we have regular classes where there'll be a teaching session in a week, there'll be a playing session in a week, and then there will be internal tournaments that is conducted.
Nice.
But if the person is very competitive, we have a lot of kids, they can become competitive even at the age of 6. Because there are championships held at national level and world level for kids below 7 years old. There's a world under 8 championship. There's a world under 10, under 12, under 14. So we have various age categories where there'll be championships. So for the serious player, what we have to do is we have to track them on a daily basis. We have to track them on a weekly basis. And you would not believe that there are a lot of chess kids in India who work 5 to 6 hours on chess after their school.
Oh, wow.
Every day. That is 40 hours a week they put into chess. Because we have this rule which says that you can master some sport if you work on that sport for 10,000 hours.
Yes.
So these kids, if I tell them like you can start at the age of 5 or 6 years and then you will master the sport at the age of maybe 15 years, 10 years, working 1,000 hours every year. That is 3 hours every day. A kid says, how do I do it in 5 years? Instead of 10 years.
Fast track everything.
Yeah, fast track everything. Today, that's what I think the Indian market requires. So we say instead of working 3 hours a day, you need to work 6 hours a day. That's 40 hours a week. And they're ready to do that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we have to attract students in this competitive environment in this way. And also regularly homework, all that will be given. So in this process, we have continuously created champions, and at Chess Shoots, we have had more than 32 age category state champions who have won gold medals. And then we have had more than 180 silver and bronze medal winners. We have had students who have won at nationals. And then in 2016, 17, 18, 19, we have had Commonwealth gold medalists from our academy. They won Commonwealth gold medal for India. And also constantly we have our students taking part in international tournaments. We have created FMs, that is FIDE Masters and one Grandmaster.
Oh, wow.
So,
I mean, that's a lot that Chess Shoots is, achieved today.
Yes,
you must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my students. And basically, students work very hard. And nowadays, the students coming out of this generation is much, much better than what we were in our generation. What we were thinking is difficult to do when we were in 10th standard. Now kids are achieving the same level of chess maturity at the age of 5 or 6. That means when they're in their first standard and second standard. That's how much the generation has changed.
Okay. I mean, it's been great to know you personally and what you're doing with Chess Shoots and all your students, and the right kind of guidance is what is, important today for students, be it in any sport, and teaching the students what's right and what's wrong, in making them the champions that they are, which not only helps them in the game that they play, but in every other, part of their life and every other field that they go into. So I'm very excited, and, to know that Chess Shoots has been doing this for so long, and this incredible journey of yours, I'm so glad that I could be a part of it and listen to it and put it across to all the viewers also today.
Sure. The pleasure is mine. And thanks a lot.
You're
Sapthami.
most welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. By the way, this is checkmate in 8 moves.
Oh, okay. I think you have another student in me, and probably all the 5,000 students you've trained, I'll be 5,001, the next student.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
We would love to train you.
Please, I would love to get trained now. I'm more intrigued by, the game and what's happening. Because, I'm a beginner because of what just happened. So I'm also looking forward to getting trained for sure. Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. So this has been the incredible journey of Chess Shoots from 2011 in making champions out of people. And all this has been happening in Namma Bengaluru. And I'm saying this as Sapthami Gowda, athlete and not as a movie actor. Banni nim maklu, neevu ellರೂ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಚೆಸ್ ಆಡ್ಬೋದು to Chess Shoots.